Hey guys, welcome to Simply Bitcoin, a channel that breaks down all the daily Bitcoin news. From Twitter to important updates to the cringy fails, we've got it all. But before we get started, drop us a like and subscribe. All right, let's kick it off with the Clark Moody dashboard. Block height, 647,686. We're looking at a price of 10,334. It just dropped on us right there. Chain rewrite days, 534. And total capacity, we're looking at 1,062.50 Bitcoin. So
pretty boring. Nothing's happened.
We're just kind of flattish, you know?
It's a consolidation. I guess it's a consolidation. You can call it that.
We're just kind of flat.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So I think it's time for the daily fail.
All right, here we go. The daily fail is not fellow Bitcoiner Ryan, but what he's tweeting about. So Seems Gate, and for those people who don't know what that is, this Gate.io shitcoin exchange. At least it was once upon a time. I guess now there is something else going on.
Yam sushi. What's up with shitcoins and bad names, bro?
Terrible. So Seems Gate got raided by local police. This video has been spreading WeChat group. Rumor says they got raided because they listed kimchi. And for people who don't know what kimchi is, it's another fucking DeFi shitcoin product. And if we actually go through the thread, you can you can see some of the people that are quote unquote being detained, and the Gate logo, the Gate.io logo. So anyways, it's just,
that would suck. Imagine getting arrested in China.
More bad news, right? More bad news for for the folks in DeFi, and really it's just more of the same messaging. You got to stay away from the shitcoin circuses.
So Phil's daily lesson is stay away from the shitcoin circuses.
Yep. And
Nico's lesson, because I thought of one today, Phil, is don't buy coins that sound like fruit or food.
Whole buffet of stupidity over there.
A buffet. I like that. I'm going to tweet that tomorrow. Okay. I'm going to steal it from you, Phil. All right. So it's time for the daily meme review.
Well, maybe a bit.
So.
Fucking awesome.
I don't need to be insulted, but please post this to the entire world. Never hide a single sock puppet.
That's great.
Okay, so, oh my God, it keeps playing in my ear. I have Roger Ver playing in my ear. It's terrible. All right, so for those of you that don't know, I'm going to give you a quick explanation of what that was. That was a deep fake of Peter McCormack on Roger Ver's famous flick off video where he was doing it with Bitcoin error log. And it's a super famous Bitcoin video, and I just thought it was funny because there's this huge, I would say, I don't know, fight or something on Twitter going on lately between Pirate Beach Bum and Peter McCormack, and they've just been going at it, and I don't know, not to get involved in that, but man, I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
I think that's hilarious. I think that's like the ultimate, man. What are you going to give it, Phil? I know what I'm going to give it.
So, but before I rate it, I just want to say for the record, Pirate Beach Bum has totally frickin' destroyed Peter in this debate.
So 100%.
I got to throw that in.
100%.
Okay, so here we go. What do I give this thing?
Yeah, but we're biased as fuck, dude.
Yeah, I know we're biased, but I mean, if we're gonna, what? Okay, so for the
we're picking sides. Pirate Beach Bum takes the win.
I'm gonna. Okay, well, you know what?
All right. I'm going to give it a 10 because it's a fucking 10, bro. It made me laugh, and that's the whole point of a meme. What are you going to give it?
A little harsher than you on this one.
A 9. Okay.
But the reason for the 9 is simply because that is a meme on a much older joke, and you would have had to have been around to really appreciate that. I mean, I freaking love it, and obviously, we understand it right away. But to a noob, it may be slightly irrelevant.
You know what? I would.
That's the only reason it's not perfect. It's pretty perfect.
I didn't think it through like that. So
that's okay. That's
a very good point. That's a very good point.
Both of us give our angles.
That's a very good point.
The Daily News, sponsored by
All right. So our daily news for today is Jack Dorsey, Bitcoin made intuitive to succeed. But that doesn't do it justice. Words don't do it justice. I'm gonna play the beginning of this video. If you guys want to watch the full 2 minute clip, I'm gonna put it down in the link description. But basically,
I think the internet wants a currency and wants a native currency, and I think Bitcoin is probably the best manifestation of that thus far. And I can't see that changing given all the people who want the same thing and want to build it for that potential. And our job as a tool maker is to make that easy for people to access.
so I'm gonna stop it on here because that's a perfect segue for the next piece of news. So there you have it. Jack Dorsey, CEO of Twitter and CEO of the Cash App, is basically saying what most Bitcoiners have been saying for a while. It's really cool to have someone with the resources that Jack has to kind of be on the exclusively Bitcoin side, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Cash App only sells Bitcoin. So this is kind of shitcoinery. I was talking about it, earlier with Phil, but again, we feel like we have to report the news. Jack Dorsey's payment company Square is inviting other cryptocurrency firms to join its alliance to pool patents and preserve industry's open source spirit. What were you going to say, Phil?
This leads into the link for open-patent.org. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is.
Yep. So that's what he was talking about in the video, you're saying, right?
I guess so. I didn't see the whole video, but
so this is a website. I'm also going to put it down in the link description if you want to find out more about it. But I don't like their approach. It's a little shitcoinery for our tastes, right? But I'll let you guys kind of be the judge of that, where
very
they say
shitcoin.
it is very shitcoiny.
Like,
at Square, we're committed to making a foundational technology on cryptocurrency available for use for everyone. But then he goes and tells us that Bitcoin, I don't know, man. It looks like he's putting multiple bets on different horses to me.
Yeah, it's going to be, let's see what this means for Bitcoin, right?
Exactly.
Let's see what this means for Bitcoin, because if it just means, leveraging a whole bunch of technologies to make a whole bunch of way more complicated shitcoins, then it's not helping anyone.
Yeah, I agree. And let's see what he means. Let's see if he's concerned about improving the on-rails and the technology for using Bitcoin, or does he mean creating more shitcoins to just wreck noobs, basically. So let's see, so far, Jack has been awesome with the Cash App.
So we've got no software releases today or cool websites, but we do have Nico dropping his pod. Nico, tell us about it, man. What do we got coming up?
Dude, I'm super excited. I've been talking about it all week. It's a pod with Danny Scott. It's super in depth on what it takes and his experience building a Bitcoin exchange. And man, it's so eye-opening because you never talk to someone who opens an exchange, right? So it's very unique.
Yeah.
So I really appreciated talking to him, and you guys should go check it out tomorrow. It drops, and he also runs this really cool website where it's just like exclusive Bitcoin socks, and they're tied to the Bitcoin network, and you'll see how tomorrow. So definitely go check that out, guys. That's our show for today. Tune in tomorrow if you want simply Bitcoin and no shitcoins. See you guys later.